We're out in the woods, my lovely people, and we're making homemade pesto from scratch. Going to show you how to do it properly, and we're doing a lovely video out in the woods again. If you trust me as much as I trust this rope swing, then it'll be a good video. Ooh. Oh, I'm still here. Right, our lovely little pesto pasta. We're going to keep it simple. The purpose of this video is to show you not to get everything out of a tin or a jar. If you've made pesto at home before, please let me know. This is my little traditional way of doing it. It's so simple. All we need is some pine nuts, some fake parmesan because we go for the cheaper stuff, 2 lovely bulbs of garlic, I've got a little bit of spring onion for garnish, and about 7 or 8 nice basil leaves, okay? See, I did okay then as well. Right, pine nuts, really simple. Got about 100 grams in there. Just going to mash them together first. My board is sliding everywhere. Right, that's partly done. Garlic, do not worry, you haven't got to chop this any fancy at all.
Whoa.
The whole board's falling over.
This is what happens when you're outside.
Well, yeah, we're just doing what we've got. Garlic, strip the garlic apart. You've not got to chop this fancy. I'm just going to cut my end off. 4 there.
So it's that simple, you're saying even I could make this,
You can make this, Calvin. I challenge you to make this, Calvin. I'm sure a lot of people have made this at home. It's very easy. It's just a different way of doing it.
To be fair, I buy pesto out the tin.
And I love this Sam. I love your Sam buys out the tin as well, don't you, Sam? So this video is dedicated to you as well, just to show you how to make it easier.
It is one of his favourites. I've been round there a few times with him and his girlfriend.
So he eats it, I think. Right, and the salt, little trick is, going to put salt in now with the pine nuts and the garlic, because the salt's grainy, so it's going to catch all that garlic and keep it together when you're mashing. Makes it a lot easier for you when you're crushing. Just a little bit of salt in there. Then you just keep mashing away. I start off by pushing down first, just to press it all together. And then you can start doing your rolling or your figure of 8, whatever's easier. If you start off mashing first.
We're going to lose this oil in a minute.
Yeah, we're going to lose everything in a minute. I'm working on a slant. Keep mashing together. And then add a little bit of olive oil. Got clean from the top because it goes everywhere in the van. Now we're going to start making a lovely little paste. Ooh, you see that, Calvin, there?
Went a little bit blurry then.
I think it's the steam.
It's the steam coming on there, so trying to get the best angle.
But as you can see, it comes together as a paste.
Yeah.
Once you get that paste going with your basil leaves, make sure you've got no stalks on the basil leaves. You just want the leaves themselves. Pick them all off. It's just the little ends of the stalks. You can put these in as they are as well, or you can shred them up. But the pestle and mortar is going to tear the leaves and bring the flavour out of the basil.
Beautiful.
So I'm just going to rip it one half in there first. Push that together. You can see it starting to go green as well.
Oh.
All this going in.
Everything is sliding.
Ooh. I mean, just come back in 2 seconds just when I'm going to reshape my board so it stays flat. We're dropping
oh!
Is that
the pepper just landed on my foot.
I'm sorry, we're working on the slant. Give me 1 second.
Right, the table's been adjusted.
So I had to readjust. I was working on a slant, trying to keep it smooth and be able to shape.
So we've compromised.
Yeah, we've got a little jack on there. Right, a basil. I put the rest of my leaves in. Just gonna start mashing it together. As you can see in there, it's starting to change colour. Just gonna work it. Just crush all those lovely basil leaves with that garlic. Do you know when basil first came about, Calvin?
Basil 40?
No, it was originally, well, the French tried to take it in 1910. Then what happened was there was a book, I think it's Jean Baptiste, can't say his name properly. He admitted that their French tried to steal it because back in the day, in Roman times, this goes back as far as, it was made with just walnuts and garlic. But when in 1910 they changed it, the French tried to steal it and the Italians were like, no, we take this, and they took it back. I didn't even sound Italian, did I?
You sounded...
A little bit like Borat.
You just didn't sound English, so that'd do.
They took it back, kept it for their own, made it better, added parmesan, some lovely extra virgin olive oil like we have. So now you're just going to add a little bit of parmesan in. And a little bit more of our oil. Oil in there. And you just carry on working it. And this is where the lovely oil in the paste all comes together. You get that nice green. So when you flip it for your pasta, it all folds through nice and The oil goes in there, and you've got your lovely homemade pesto. Right, I'm going to put my water in now. I'm going to put my pasta in my water first. Give us 6-7 minutes, and we'll come back and create the whole dish together. Right, our lovely pasta is cooked, okay? I've just drained it off. I've left it in the pan. Our lovely green, look at that vibrant colour of pesto right there. Calvin, did you know, yeah, it is a pesto championships?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You sounded confident when you said it.
Yeah.
Every 2 years, a load of chefs come together and make the best pesto in the world, apparently.
Do they?
All I've done is add my pesto into the pan, okay? I'll keep saying okay. Mix this up. I've got some lovely spring onions for on top. This is just going to start coming together. I'm going to add some parmesan as well to it. Nice green colour coming through. Put the rest of my pesto in there. Nice little pesto pasta outside in the woods. Spring onions. I'm going to slice these all fancy from the side. I love a spring onion too. Mix this all together. Yes, nice green pesto. I'm going to add a little bit of parmesan just for good measure. Because parmesan is the best Italian invention ever. Toss this together. Nice little pesto pasta out in the woods. Ooh. Now, Sam G, you can make it properly for your missus. Anyone at home can. You can do it with sun-dried tomatoes. Anyone that makes a different pesto, please let me know, because I'm fascinated by this now.
Yeah, just drop us a comment.
Yeah,
just
let
us know.
Send us a DM if you're doing it yourself. Spring onions, just for a bit of colour.
I am opening up the photo section on the comments, so you can post photos of your meals. Let us know. Let's see what you've done.
Your little creations outside. If you do it in your garden, even better, because you're outside, you get used to what you've got. And that is Big Bear's pasta in his domain, at his home, in the woods, with the big man Calvin.
I don't know about big.
Well, look, I didn't want to say little.
Little.
Being polite. A couple little spring onions on top and some parmesan.
Just trying to get that focus, get it moving. There you go. So I thought I'd better try this one, as we keep getting one of our top followers, Sue Stonia, has said to me on every dish, why is Calvin not trying it? Why is Calvin not trying it? So I thought I'd try this today for you, Sue.
And how is that for you?
I'm just going to have another mouthful, because I haven't tried any already off camera.
Got a nice onion with the garlic and oil. Yeah? See, Calvin's palate is getting better. That's not me flicking stuff at you.
A twig just fell on me. A twig just fell on me. Someone's telling me something. But yeah, lovely. Try it at home. Let us know what you think of it. And we'll crack on to the next dish.